What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hey friends, it's Desiree Josen.
Because they usually go all out for Mania.
I loved it. And stop and be like, this is amazing.
I just think this is awesome for the both of them.
Hey, what's crackin' everybody? WWE Hall of Famer The Godfather, and I want you to watch the #1, that's right, the #1 podcast, Chutes and Ladders. See you there. Peace.
Here are your hosts, Jason and Desiree.
Chutes and Ladders, Night of Champions predictions. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
We got championship gold on the line, King and Queen of the Ring finals, a steel cage war, and enough star power to light up an entire arena. Des, what initial thoughts?
This should be pretty exciting just because we are leading up to the road of SummerSlam. So this will be interesting. Card's not terrible. I'm just excited to see who's going to be crowned.
Love it. All right, so let's roll right in. We're going to start off with the U.S. Championship bout. Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints. Ricky's been hot recently, but Trick has been one of the hottest superstars all year. Des, who you got and what's your grade?
I love them both. I'm a big fan of Trick. I'm a big fan of Ricky Saints.
Me too. That's one thing I'll say. I actually really like Ricky Saints a lot too.
I do, and I'm a big fan of them from AEW, from NXT, just lots of personality, and I think it's great that he's getting this kind of title match at this kind of pay-per-view, or PLE. So I just think, regardless if he wins or not, I think it's going to be great exposure for him and a great elevation for what he's doing right now. Do I think Trick is going to lose his title? I don't think so. But I think it's going to be pretty good just to see these newer guys really step it up. So definitely Trick is going to win. I will give it like a B+.
Gotcha. I'm actually going to give this an A. I think this can actually be the match stealer. I love both guys. I think these are two young talents that are going to carry WWE for a while. It's kind of, we actually said this before. I think they're finally listening. These are the guys that should be in contention for IC strap, US strap, etc. So, but I love this match. I think I really do hope they open with it because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right, now, speaking of fun matches, potential show stealer again. Io versus Liv. I mean, two of our favorites. I mean, you have high flyers and just great entertainers. Des, who you got? What's your grade on this?
Oh, I love these girls. But I am really pushing for Io. I think this is her night. I really would love to see her just win something like Queen of the Ring and then move on to SummerSlam and get that title shot. We've been saying this for a while. This is Liv's year, but I also think it's Io's year too. I think you picked Io as part of our mid-season grade. So it's fun to see these two go head-to-head. I think it's going to be good. Yes, do I think Liv's going to play a little dirty? I 100% think she will. But I really feel like Io is going to outsmart her, and I think it's going to be fun. Very entertaining. The girls are going to look great. I will give it like an A-.
Yeah, this is another potential show stealer. I love them both too. I'm actually good with either one winning. The only thing that's kind of questionable to me, I don't. If you're a champion, I don't know why you should be in a tournament. That's the only thing that's kind of surprising to me. But that's kind of what they kind of wanted to go. But either way, it's a coin flip. Whoever wins, I'm going to be happy with. But I'll give this an A. I love both women, and I'll pick Liv. Just I don't think they're going to take it off her yet.
Can you imagine the heat that Liv will get if she gets 2 belts and doesn't defend any of them?
Yeah, I know. And if that's the storyline they're going with, it is unprecedented. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of backlash, pun intended.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now let's talk about King of the Ring final. Listen, the hottest superstar in WWE is Oba for sure. Jey Uso's obviously been to the top. This is an interesting choice. Des, who you got and what's your grade here?
This one's rough, just because I have a feeling of how it's going to turn out. Everyone is aiming for Oba. That is a no-brainer, just because of the size difference and the power. However, Jey is just highly favored. Highly favored not by fans, but by, I know you're giving me a face right now, but creatively, we know that's what we're going for. I do see Oba overpowering Jay, but I see Brock coming in and interfering. Therefore, Jay winning King of the Ring and just upsetting everybody. No offense to Jay, but it should be Oba. But I'm just looking ahead and I see Jay winning. So prove me wrong, give us what we really want, but I feel like Jay is it's just gonna be like that. Jay will win. So I'll give it I don't know, a B.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm going to echo everything you just said. Everything you just said is 100% correct, and now you're giving me a face, which I love it. So, yeah, no, listen, I'm kind of with you. It makes too much sense. I mean, SummerSlam's going to be in Minneapolis, which you're attending, so that'll be fun, especially if you get to see Oba and Brock Part 3, but I think everything you said to the T, and then we'll see what happens. I guess it'll be Jay and, obviously the potential champion at that point. We'll see. But, yeah, I'll give it a B as well. I don't really see anything else kind of coming out of it.
Sure.
All right. So now we have Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker. This could be fun. Obviously, this is a steel cage match, so it probably will be a little bit bloody. So what's your grade, and who's your take on this?
I love men in cages. I just love a steel cage match. I love these two. Seth and Bron, I will say this, some people may be over it. I love these two going head to head. I'm a big fan. But I go back and forth. Could Seth really pull out the win? It wouldn't be a surprise, but I would really like to see Bron really tear his ass up and elevate himself even more. I just see Bron Breakker as the future of the company as well. I just find him as a powerhouse. I can't keep my eyes off of him when he's on TV. So as much as Seth doesn't need to be put over or anything like that, I'm going to go with Bron. I want Bron to win. So I will give it, I think it's going to be fun. I like to see these two win it. I'm sure Paul and whatever left of the Vision will throw themselves into the situation as well. So I will give it an A.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I think, again, I'll echo what you said again. Listen, Seth Rollins is already over. We already know that. He's already established. So I think Bron Breakker winning just makes a little bit more sense, and hopefully he'll get pushed for the last half of the year. I'll give it a B+. I think it'll be solid, but we'll see what happens, especially with interference. But I think ultimately, I think Bron wins.
Yeah.
All right, now we have the late added triple threat main event. You have Gunther versus Cody versus Sammy. This is an interesting storyline. Listen, they've chosen Cody to be the golden boy. He's definitely kind of held that torch. What's your take and what's your grade on this, Des?
You mentioned golden boy. I find it tarnished. I just find I'm bored of these three. Am I the only one? It's so exhausting to watch these three go at it over and over and over. I might be the only one. Some people love watching them, sure, whatever, but I'm not into it. I feel like, of course, Sammy is going to get a huge pop with the international crowd, which is why I feel like he was put into this triple threat match. Gunther and Cody will always have heat together. I don't know. I feel like Cody is still going to retain until SummerSlam, so that's not going to be a surprise, but I feel like this is going to open up a program with Gunther and Sammy, and they're just going to be running after each other for the next couple of weeks. I don't know. I'm not too thrilled about it. I'm very bored with it, so I'll give it to Cody, and I'll give it a B.
Yeah, same exact thing. I will say, if they kind of pulled a fast one, and it would have been, it would be really, really cool to see Sammy, if Sammy were to pin Gunther and get the title without Cody losing it. You could set up so many different storylines that way. And again, it is overseas, kind of, he'll definitely have the crowd with him, especially over there. So I think that would be really cool. I don't see it, though. And again, just like you said earlier, I think Jay's going to win. They're going to have Jay versus Cody, because I think that's going to be a good main event. I think it will be decent, but I'm a little bored myself. But yeah, I'll give it a B. Just a sigh. I love it. All right, Des. So now we're going to roll right into Fast Count. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, ready? Match Stealer of the Night.
The steel cage match.
Ooh. Most likely surprise appearance.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Future world champion on this card.
Oba.
Biggest upset prediction.
Jey Uso winning King of the Ring.
Gotcha. One wrestler who leaves with more momentum than they came in with.
I will say Oba or Io Sky.
Love it. Which match gets the loudest crowd reaction?
Negative will be the male King of the Ring. The biggest pop will be Io when she wins Queen of the Ring.
Ooh, love it. And last but not least, Night of Champions. Will it be better than the last PLE?
No.
Gotcha. All right, and Des, that will lead us right into final thoughts. What are your final thoughts and what are your final grade?
I feel like I feel like our predictions are pretty spot on, especially with other fans and viewers. I feel like we are under the same thought process of how things will roll out, especially when we are leading up to SummerSlam. So it'll be interesting. Not a terrible card, but I feel like it's going to be very predictable.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. And then that being said, what's your final grade?
I'll give it like a B.
Yeah, I think a B is a fair grade. I'll go ahead and give a B as well. Not a bad card. We'll see kind of what happens. They're obviously trying to shape SummerSlam. That's the purpose of this PLE. We'll see how they do. Again, overseas, you always get the fun crowd reactions, get loud pops, and people go crazy overseas. So overall, I think it'll be fine.
Yep.
All right. That actually wraps up this episode. Give us your predictions for Night of Champions. Please shoot us a DM at the Shoots and Ladders.
And be sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow at the Shoots and Ladders.
Love it. All right, until next time, this is Jason. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week.
Have a great week. Bye, friends.
This was another episode of the Shoots and Ladders podcast.